continue lesson 2. What are some weather patterns? We've learned about morning, afternoon, evening, and night. What was the other weather pattern we learned about? Kaki?
We learned about season.
Seasons, very good. And there's one more. Simon?
Weather pattern.
Yes, what was a weather pattern we learned about? We've said season.
Water cycle.
Yes, there we go. The water cycle. Good boy, Simon. The water cycle changes the weather in a pattern, right? Okay, let's go over your homework. What do you wear on a hot and sunny day? What do you wear on a cold day? And why is predicting the weather important? Okay, here I have everybody's homework. First one is Fred. There we go. Fred, can you tell us about what you drew?
In summer, I wear swimming suit to go to the beach. In winter, I wear warm hoodies.
Hoodies, good. So hoodies is 2 O's and 1 D. But other than that spelling, very, very good. Beautiful drawing, Fred. Okay, here is Cheese. Excellent job. This was hers in summer and what they were wearing. And here is hers in winter. And she said the weather forecast, so predicting the weather, helps me to choose the right clothes to wear. Very nice. Kaki, do you want to share what you wrote on your homework?
I am cold, so I wear a jacket. It helped me know it's cold today. I am so hot that I swim on the beach and I eat ice cream. It helped me know that it's hot.
Very good. The weather, what you're wearing, and how it lets you know the weather so you can plan your day. Excellent job, Kaki. Here's Michael's. Michael has a very nice one with some coloring in there. Michael, what did you write?
Predicting weather helps you to know the weather in some kind of situations. It's weather like rain, warm, hot, cold, or freezing days. You can also check the weather by looking at the temperature or watching the daily weather forecast on TV.
Excellent job. Even where we can get the weather from. Great work, Michael. Okay, here's Dami's. Dami had very nice drawings. I always like your little drawings of yourself. All right, Dami, what did you write?
If we know a weather, we could go to picnic or play inside.
Very good. It helps you decide if you should play outside or inside. Very nice. Here's Suri. Suri, what did you write?
I says we know what we wear.
Good, you know what to wear. And what do you have yourself wearing in winter?
I wear a hat, gloves, socks, furry pants, and furry coats.
Very good night. Excellent work. Mooney, what did you write?
I wrote in hot is in summer. We wear short things and go to beach. Sometimes we go beach and eat ice cream.
Very nice. Just missing the word the to the beach. Sometimes we go to the beach and eat ice cream. Very good. And what do you do in the winter?
Winter, we wear long clothes and sometimes have snow and we play so much.
Very nice. Excellent work, Mooney. Watch your S's, okay? In winter, we wear long clothes and sometimes, and great drawings about what you wear in summer and winter. Here's Helen's drawing. She said, it's hot today, I will go swim. And in the winter, it's cold, and she made a snowman. Helen, what did you write?
Check the weather help me. It can tell me what to wear, and in winter, we wear jacket up. And in summer, we wear shirt, and it can tell what the weather is like rainy, sunny, cloudy, windy. It helped me to go to school or not.
Very good. Excellent work. Thank you so much for sharing, Zalin, and great writing. Thank you for writing so many details. Very good. Okay, so here's Kitty's. Very good job, Kitty. This is Vicky's. Vicky shows what we wear when it's sunny and rainy. I like your hat, Vicky. Very nice, Zoyman. Here's Katie's. Katie, could you read what you wrote?
In a rainy day, we must wear warm, warm clothes and wear jackets. In a hot and sunny day, we must wear t-shirts and pants. We must look at the temperature because if we don't look at the temperature, we will wear the wrong clothes. Also, we need to know what to do because if we go picnic in a stormy day or go to the beach, there is a tornado. It could cause dangerous.
Very good. It could be dangerous if we don't know the weather. Excellent work. Very good. This is Daisy's drawing of her playing in the winter. Daisy, what did you write about wintertime?
We know that winter is cold, so not every country has snow. But I think I like winter too because many countries in winter, they celebrate Christmas.
Very nice. They celebrate Christmas. Very fun. Okay, we also have Jenny. Very good, Jenny. And she said it's important to know the weather because she has to pick a correct shirt. Very nice. This one is Hai Feng's. Very good job, Hai Feng. He likes to eat ice cream, and in the rainy days, he stays home to sleep and play games. Here's Nancy. In the summer, it might rain more because more water evaporates. In the winter, there's less rain, but it's colder. Good job. And this one is Bose. In the summer, sunny, he runs outside. Rainy, he stays in his house. Great work, everybody, on your homework. Very good job. Okay, so we're going to get into today's lesson, which is about predicting the weather and why it's important. Let's start with Cherry. Cherry, can you read this for me?
Weather watch. How do you know what to wear when you go outside? You think about the weather. Knowing about the weather helps people plan activities. It helps them stay safe.
Very good. Thank you for reading, Cherry. So how did you decide what to wear today? Nuna, how did you decide what to wear today?
T-shirt because it's sunny.
How did you know it was sunny? Did you check the weather? Did you look outside? Did your mom and dad tell you?
Look outside.
Look outside. Very good. So how do you know what to wear? You think about the weather. Maybe you look outside, you put your hand outside, maybe you check the weather forecast. How will you decide whether you should play outside? Zoyman, how would you decide whether you should play outside?
When it is the perfect moment, when it is cool.
When it's cool, not too hot, not raining. Very good. How does knowing about the weather keep you safe? Sup?
We need to get in the house.
All right, yeah, then you'll know to stay inside. How else? How does knowing about the weather keep you safe? Chi?
When it is raining, we check and we can know that it is raining and we wear a jacket.
Very good, excellent. It might keep you from getting sick if it's cold and rainy, so you wear a jacket. Maybe you're gonna go for a drive and you wanna know if there'll be a thunderstorm, right? What if you leave without checking the weather and then on your way home an hour later there's a thunderstorm and it's not safe to drive in? Very nice. Okay, let's split this reading in two because this is a long one. Kitty, go ahead and read the first part.
Scientists help people find out more about weather. Scientists use tools to measure weather. Measuring weather helps scientists see patterns.
Very good. So scientists help us by learning about the weather. They use tools to measure it. And what does measuring the weather help them see? Dinman.
They help them see rainy thunderstorm, and they put something outside and they measure the speed of the wind and the the fast of the tornado.
Very good, excellent. They put things outside to measure them so they can see, they know when it will rain. All right, it helps them see patterns. Okay, everybody, good job, Dinmin, on that answer. Jenny, can you read the second part, please?
Patterns help scientists predict weather. Then they can tell people what kind of weather coming.
Very good. Nancy, do you remember what the word predict means?
I do guess the weather. I do predict the weather a lot because I have a string that made of paper clips, which is if I see from the top chair like this from the ground, it goes straight to the ground and it touches the floor. It's really long, and when I put it down, I tape it to my backyard, a fence, and then when the wind blows, it will go and show me the speed the wind is blowing.
Oh, that's really cool. That's such a fun project. Great work, Nancy. So Nancy's made her own tool to measure the wind speed. Very cool. All right, how do scientists learn more about the weather? Let's see what you guys remember from the reading. Why do scientists measure the weather? What does it tell them? Okay, Ruby.
Weather helps scientists see patterns.
Good. So, scientists measure weather using tools. That's how they get more information on the weather. So I'll ask someone else this question too. Why do scientists measure the weather? Bo, why do scientists measure the weather?
What will happen? To know what will happen.
What the weather will be. Yes, to help them see patterns. Cherry, can you read this, please?
Measure the weather helps scientists see patterns.
Very good. And then can you read this box here as well?
Weather patterns help scientists predict the weather.
Very good and great work sounding that word out, Cherry. Everybody say predict.
Predict.
Daisy, can you read this for me, please?
Predict. Guess what will happen in the future.
Very good. Daisy, when do you predict we will go back to school?
1 month.
1 year.
1 year? What do you predict the weather will be tomorrow, Fred?
Sunny.
Sunny, okay. So what scientists use tools to measure weather. That helps them see patterns, and these weather patterns help them predict the weather. Why is it important to predict the weather? Katie?
It is important to predict the weather because if we don't predict the weather, like if we go to the beach but it is rainy, we will get wet.
Excellent job. So do you guys think that the girl on the left checked the Weather Channel for the weather report?
No.
Oh, do you guys think the happy guy on the right checked the weather before he left the house?
Yes.
Yes. All right, so let's remember some words here. Everyone say the first word up here. This is thermometer.
Thermometer.
Very good. This one down here at the bottom is a rain gauge.
Rain
Gauge is what you guys all made, and these are the two that we'll be focusing on. But first, Kuhn, can you please read what's written at the top?
This weather tool measures temperature, wind speed, and precipitation.
Mooney, do you remember what precipitation is? Remember, it's any kind of water that what?
fall down.
Yeah, like rain, snow. Very good. So this tool measures the temperature, like with a thermometer, the wind speed, and precipitation with a rain gauge. Precipitation is what we're all measuring right now for our experiment. What is this scientist doing with the weather tool? Nancy, what is he doing with this weather tool?
He's holding an iPad, I think, or a research pad, because maybe he's looking some data inside the box in there, and he thinks it will. I think he's predicting if it's sunny or rainy or stormy. I think it's gonna be stormy. Just look at the clouds.
Very good. Yeah, maybe he's measuring the wind direction, trying to figure out if the clouds are going to come over the city or if they're going away from the city. Maybe he's measuring how much water is in the air. Which part do you think measures the wind? Everyone circle which part you think is measuring the wind. Why? Why do you think that part is measuring the wind?
Because it has electric to measure.
It has electricity there to measure. Good. Why else? Why do you think this part up here is for measuring the wind? Chi, what do you think?
Have electric to measure.
Good, but why this part up here, not this one? Why isn't it this or this? Why do you think it's, and actually specifically it's this part? Why do you think it's way up there?
I think because it's tall, so it can measure.
Very good, it's tall, so nothing gets in the way. And see, the wind blows into these cups and turns it. And it measures how fast it's turning, so how hard the wind is blowing. What are two tools we have learned to measure the weather? What are two tools we have learned? I said them on the first picture. Let's see, Simon, do you remember?
Rain gear and the I forgot its name that measure the wind.
Yes, you're right. You're close. You're on the right track, Simon. Good job. Who remembers the exact name? I know this is a hard one. Michael, do you?
What?
Do you remember the name of the two tools we've learned about to measure weather? One measures precipitation and the other measures temperature.
A thermometer and a rain gauge?
Yes, so can you say rain gauge?
Rain gauge.
Very good. And Katie also said it in the chat. Very good job, Katie. Thermometer and rain gauge. Thermometer, what do these measure? Let's see, Helen, what do the thermometer and rain gauge measure?
The thermometer measures the temperature, and the rain gauge measures the rain.
The rain, good, or the precipitation, depending on where you are. Excellent work, guys. Okay, next part. Siri, can you please read this for me?
And record weather data at home and school. Over time, the data show patterns.
Very good. So what do you think he's doing in this picture, Suri?
He is writing the temperature in Celsius, Fahrenheit, and Celsius degrees.
Very good. So it's probably just in Fahrenheit because these numbers are pretty big. but he's writing the low for that day, the high for that day. What else do you see him doing in this picture? Dami, what do you think he's doing?
He draws the weather.
Good, he's also drawing the weather each day. Excellent. So based on the reading up here, what is drawing the weather each day and writing the temperature doing? What is that called, what he is doing? Zoyman?
He's predicting the weather.
Is he predicting it? Is he guessing it?
No.
No, I don't think he's guessing the weather in the future. What is he doing?
Track and record the weather.
Good. So everyone, record means to write down. Record your answers. Record the data from your experiment. So he's tracking, he's following the weather and recording it, writing it down. So this is the second part of the reading. Sinmin, over time, weather data shows patterns. What does this mean?
Weather data show patterns.
Yeah, you're right. So over time, after a whole day, after a whole year, you see, what does patterns mean? Does the weather stay the same? Does it change? Does it happen once? Kitty, what do you think it means by over time the weather shows patterns?
It means every time in the day, the data shows one pattern.
So does it only happen, you said it happens every day, not just once, right? So that means over time the weather what?
Repeat.
Excellent, the weather repeats. Over time, we see the weather repeat. And they keep measuring and they say, oh, this measurement shows that it will rain probably in about 2 days because that's the pattern that they've seen in the past. What are 2 ways that people can use this data? Yuna, how do people use this tracking of weather? Why would it be helpful to know the weather tomorrow?
If we don't check the weather, will be dangerous.
Yeah, it could be dangerous. Very good. Let's have one more reason. iPhone, why is it important to track and write down the weather? Why is it important to know the weather in the future?
We will note rain or hot.
Very good. We need to know if it'll rain or if it will be hot. We can use the data to predict a thunderstorm, which could be dangerous. Okay, very good. So here is your homework. This is in your book and probably will be sent in the email as well, but this is in your book at the end of lesson 2. Fill in the blanks with words from the box. So fill in the blanks with these words and use these numbers, the letter that's on that number, use it to make the words at the bottom. That's it, guys. We finished a little early. So everybody hold up the data from your rain gauge. Let's see the precipitation you've been recording or the temperature you've been recording. Very nice, Jenny. Let's hold up your charts. Hold them up. How much rain has your rain gauge collected or what temperature has it been? Dinman, have you been writing down from your rain gauge? Yeah, how many centimeters of rain did you get over the weekend? Who else? All right, very nice, Bo. Everyone take a look at Bo's. Can you tell us what you recorded for your precipitation?
Day 1 has 1 millimeter. Day 2 has 1 millimeter. Day 3 has 24 millimeters. Day 4 has 0. Day 5 has 0. Day 6 has 0.
Very good. Excellent job, Bo. All right, and I think I saw, Helen, did you have yours? What did you write down? Did you do centimeters or degrees Celsius?
Degrees Celsius.
All right, what was the degrees Celsius for yesterday on Monday? Did you write that one down? Which ones? Can you hold yours up again? Okay, so I see you. So Monday, yesterday would have been the 27th. That was actually Sunday. So you forgot yesterday, but that's okay. Sunday, it was 16 degrees Celsius. Make sure you write down yesterday's, the 27th, and today's, the 28th. Good job, Helen. Who else was measuring precipitation? Donnie, what did you measure for precipitation over the weekend?
1 millimeter.
1 millimeter or 1 centimeter?
Millimeter. Only milli.
Small. Okay. Very good job, Donnie. Okay, well, keep measuring. I'll check back in tomorrow. Today's the 28th. All right. Okay, guys, I'll see you all tomorrow. Don't forget your homework sheet, and don't forget to make your measurements, okay? Bye, everybody.
Bye.